Could you just call Carly when you get a chance? She's gonna need a friend tonight.
Why? Thanks, it's pouring up there. Yeah. What are you doing here? Sonny is being a jerk, but you're being even worse. Jason, you won't even stand up to him and tell him that he is wrong.
Something happened?
Yeah, Jason, you happened. I mean, you know what? Sometimes I wish that I had never met or kissed you. Sometimes I think that falling in love with you was the biggest mistake that I ever made.
Why are you so mad at me? I'm the one who should be mad at you.
Because, Jason, I want to start a foundation for abused kids, but people think that I am trying to use it as a front to launder money for the mob.
Sorry, that's understandable, Courtney.
Why? Why? All I did was marry you. Why should that get in the way from trying to help a bunch of kids who
desperately need it? Because you have to live with the choices that you made.
I was just walking through the park and the rain kind of came out of nowhere. So.
Oh. Yeah, and you just happened to find us?
Yeah, that's right.
Huh?
Coincidence. Hey, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you, but I'd like to spend this time with my family.
It wouldn't be nice if just, let a person...
Sonny, it's okay. It's okay. The rain's letting up. I got places to go anyway, okay? Thanks.
We're over now. And you have a lot of money. You can live anywhere you want. You could leave tonight.
My life is here, Jason, all the people that I care about.
Well, then you know what? You can't be upset when everyone thinks that you're connected. That's just how it goes.
My attorney, she wants me to change my name back to Matthews.
I mean, maybe that's a good idea. There's no reason for you to keep my name.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, we're not married. We don't have any children.
Carly needs a friend, okay? Tonight. And if you would go see her, that'd be great.
Yeah, I've never gotten used to that. How you just cut off what you're finished with. I wish I could do it.
Jason, I'm sorry. I couldn't tell Sonny I'm pregnant. I love him too much to wreck his family. If you still want to tell him, it's your choice. Sam. Dear Sonny.
Listen, thanks for getting here so quickly. We can't discuss this at the house.
Are you all right?
Yeah, Jax knows Sam is pregnant.
At that time, okay?
This won't take long.
Well, it's late and I'm tired.
You're also pregnant.
How'd he find out?
I dropped her prenatal vitamins on the floor. He picked them up, and that was that.
Did he agree to keep quiet?
Yes, but do you think there's any chance that Jax is the father of Sam's baby?
If I am the father, I don't want Sonny anywhere near that child.
Will you just leave this alone, Jax?
Sam, you have plenty of incentive to lie about this. Keeping this baby is a sure way to hang on to Sonny once he loses interest, right?
Please, this is between me and Sonny.
No, it is between you and the baby's father.
Look, I don't want you to make this ugly. And I don't want to regret being with you, but it's been over for a really long time now.
All right.
You got away from me?
Yeah, the leash slipped. Jason, wait. Look, I was totally unfair before.
Okay, just forget it. Just forget it. I know you're angry. I wrecked your life. Let's just leave it at that, okay?
So you'd rather just stay mad at me?
No, I'd rather not feel anything, Courtney. That's what I'm used to. I mean, I'd rather look at you and see a person that I used to know. Someone good, someone who deserves a good life, who has nothing to do with me anymore.
We will always be connected.
I don't want to hear that, okay? Or how you wish things were different, or how one day you want to be together, the next day you don't, or how you didn't have a choice when you knocked me out to save Alcazar after I told you to leave.
I told you why.
I turned my back on you, Courtney. In my profession, I know better, but I trusted you to do what I said. Instead, you hit me. You knocked me out. You destroyed any chance we ever had. And the only thing that's going to make it worse is to listen again for you to explain it away. You were my wife. 30 minutes before it happened, you said you still loved me and you wanted to get back together.
I do. I did. want to get back together with you, Jason. I practically begged you not to sign the divorce papers, but you did it anyway and twist the door.
So just leave it closed, please. Okay, I can't freaking do this anymore. I can't have you yelling at me 1 minute and then crying for me the next. I can't stop being mad at you any more than I can stop loving you, and I don't want to fight anymore.
And say goodbye. Jason, say it and mean it, and maybe I'll mean it too. You know
Shouldn't have done that.
why not?
Because it doesn't change anything.
I know I promised to tell you face to face if I ever decided to leave. But I couldn't. Seeing you in the park with Carly and your children, all of you laughing and happy, I realized there could never be a future for us.
Courtney, we're not ending tonight. Okay, we ended I don't even know how long ago. Maybe it was when we signed the divorce papers. Maybe it was when I took my ring off. Maybe it was even before that. Maybe we ended the night we began.
You think that we were always going to end up here?
Didn't you?
You know, I try to predict the morning that I'll wake up and not miss you anymore. It hasn't happened yet, but it's typical, right? Like, I know that there's a way to let go. I just... Sooner or later, I'll find it.
You start with saying the words. Goodbye.
And I'm sure you know it too. So please don't think of this as a betrayal. I'm leaving because I can't break up your family. I just hope you understand. All my love, Sam.
Don't pressure you into giving up your baby. You might change your mind once the baby's born.
No, sister, I won't. I'm in no position to raise a baby.
Well, in that case, we can provide a haven for you to consider your choices.
Max, I need to talk to Sonny. It's important. Away from Carly.
He's in the penthouse with her now. He told me not to disturb him.
Okay, well, don't let him leave. It's very important. I'm on my way.
Your feelings might change once you hear the baby cry.
I want this baby to have a great home. That means I have to give it to a family who is going to love and provide for it. I'm not even exactly sure who the father is. Oh. I mean, I know who I would like it to be, but there's another possibility. I was breaking up with one man just as I was falling in love with another.
You can tell Sonny it'll be a cold day in hell before I allow him to take my child.
What makes you think this baby's yours, Jack?
Saw it in Sam's eyes when she told me she was pregnant.
Come on, you and Sam were over a long time ago.
We were trapped in my room during the hotel fire. We thought we weren't going to make it, so one thing led to another.
Doesn't prove anything.
The timing is right. Sam knows it's true.
Did she ever actually say you were the father?
No. I think she's trying to con Sonny into staying with her. She knows she'd never walk away from Carly and his sons. She's using my child to snag him.
And are you sure neither of these men will take responsibility?
I am sure both of them would. But the first man regrets ever being with me. He's actually a really decent guy, but I always had the feeling that I was letting him down.
And what about the man you were falling in love with?
So where is Sam?
Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you.
What are you like under orders from Sonny to stonewall anyone who asks questions? Or is there something else? She fooled me and Sonny. Maybe she's conned you too. You didn't sleep with her,
Get
did
the
you?
hell out and stay away from Sam.
Once my child is born and I have sole custody, you and Sonny and whoever else wants Sam can have her.
He's wonderful. But he has a complicated family situation.
When were you going to tell me that Sam's pregnant?
Sam wanted to be the one to tell you that she was pregnant.
We have Sam, who's pregnant, carrying a child that could be mine. We don't know where she is. We don't know anything.
What did Jack say?
He thinks he could be the father.
Was it possible? Sam never really said that the baby is yours for sure.
I don't know. I'm not gonna play guessing games. We need to find Sam. Figure out if she's carrying my child.
You sound conflicted.
No, I'm not. My baby is going to have a great life with 2 loving parents. That's exactly what the father would want for his child.
Because, look, if that baby's mine, Jason, I am not going to turn my back on it like Mike did to me.
Don't get yourself crazy until we know all the facts.
Sam's disappeared. She's impulsive. She's used to danger. She can be putting my child at risk. You know what I'm saying?
It's my understanding they're tracking her. The jet is already fueled. We're just waiting for the call.
It's got to be soon.
So that was, about Sam? Sonny has you looking for her, too? Are you gonna drag her back here, or is Sonny gonna go fly off for their reunion?
He needs to talk to her.
Why? Why? What do Sam and Sonny need to talk about?
We shouldn't talk about this.
Father should be strong and committed, the kind of guy who always puts his family first. And he should be generous and loyal, but not a total pushover. But
I realize that as far as favors go, this is a big one. But you've always come through for me before, Jason, please. Please don't go after Sam.
I'm sorry I can't do what you want.
kind who would beat up anyone who made my baby cry. Or, I mean, don't not really beat him up, just scare him a little bit or something.
I get the idea. What about the mother?
Her focus needs to be on the children, and everything else should be secondary. I mean, everything else should be secondary. A woman who has a sense of humor, maybe even sort of a little bit of a silly side, too. A mom who can make her kids laugh.
Why do you think Sonny turned to Sam in the first place?
Because he jumped to the false conclusion that I was sleeping with Lorenzo, and if he hadn't done that, none of this
Carly,
would be
I'm not going to get
happening.
into another argument with you about who's to blame for you and Sonny breaking up, okay? My point is, Sonny turned to Sam because he was hurt. He thought his life with you was over, and instead of you trying to work it out, you went straight to Alcazar for payback.
Oh, so this is about blame, and of course it's my fault,
You're not
Jason.
hearing me, Carly. I'm saying in Sonny's mind, you made a choice, and it wasn't him. He won't open himself up again after that. So if you want Sonny back, you're the one who's going to have to take the chance and say so. Just tell him you love him and go from there.
So in other words, I'm supposed to put my heart on the line and ask him to break it?
Carly, it's your call. You know, one thing I do know for sure is that you're not going to get anywhere playing games. Just be honest with Sonny. And that'll open the door for him to be honest with you.
That's a remarkable specific description. So much so, it seems to me this family actually exists. Since you're actually acquainted, why don't you call them and ask them to raise your child? You're making life-altering decisions not only for your child, but for its father too. You seem to be in love with one of these men. Don't you think he should be a part of your baby's future?
No, I think it's better if he never knows I was pregnant at all. It's not like we exactly planned this. The man I love has a family, and I'm not going to put myself or my child in the middle of it.
What if it's what this man wants?
Track her down to a convent in Costa Rica. Your jet's ready. As soon as you're done testifying,
No.
you take off.
We can't wait. Sam could change your mind, decide to move on. I need you to go there. Bring her back if possible. If not, I will fly there as soon as I can. Do you understand?
Okay, there's something else. Carla figured out that I'd be going after her.
You didn't tell Courtney that Sam's pregnant?
No. But maybe you should.
His wife wouldn't. Okay, she hates the thought of me. You might be getting the impression that I'm not all that popular Well, it's true. She would take his kids and leave if she even knew I was pregnant.
You can arrange for them to get the child without revealing paternity.
I couldn't take that chance. Secrets like that are like landmines, primed to go off when they can do the worst amount of damage.